everyone, to the Bradley Center. We're in downtown Milwaukee, the home of the Bucks, where we'll be broadcasting today's live action. And brought to you by State Farm, here's a quick look at our starting lineups. Someone we'll be keeping an eye on here certainly is Bargnani.
You know what makes it difficult to guard Bargnani is that he's 7 feet tall, but he's got shooting range out to about 25 feet. So the big man on the defense has to stay out with him on the perimeter, and that really opens up the floor for anything you want to do offensively.
It sure does open up the floor, Steve, and he can get into a rhythm too. If he gets a few good looks at the hoop and is feeling it, he'll get hot real quickly with his size and shooting touch there. It isn't much you can do to stop him. It's a one-game reprieve at home for the Bucks, here with their Milwaukee fans, and then back on the road. Well, compared to last season, you'd have to say the start to this season has not been quite what you'd expect. They hope to improve their record with the wins tonight, certainly.
Well, right now for the Bucks, they've been off to a slow start this season, quite honestly. An elite team, but they've yet to show that on the court.
Well, that's absolutely right, Clark. Too early to panic, but there have to be some alarm bells going off. This team is just too talented, too gifted to find themselves battling just to make the playoffs.
Now, here is Fields. Warwick, he's guarded by Jennings. DeRozan's shot is good.
And they get on the board first.
Looking to set the tone early.
Jennings kicks to Clark. BOSH, a screen on Fields. Here's Clark. Fields covering. And Baamute dishes to Clark. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jennings. The 19-footer is on the money. First quarter, just over a minute played. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Scott Skiles. I asked him about the matchup problems created by a player like Andrea Bargnani, a 7-foot sharpshooter. He said he can give us problems, no doubt. It's tough to really bother that shot, and he can also put it on the deck and drive. We've got to just get into his body, try to make him a facilitator rather than a scorer. Kevin, we'll see if they're successful.
And thank you, Doris. Shot denied. Now here is Lowry. He's guarded closely. And there's Bargnani on the assist by Lowry. Bargnani's got his first basket of the night. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Clark, Fields covering. Here's Clark. 43 points out last game. Went around him with the drop step. Clark's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Lowry with the ball. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Fields. DeRozan passes to Fields. Shot clock at 6. The Raptors need to get a shot up. With 1 on the clock. Brandon Jennings with the rebound. Last outing for Toronto, unsuccessful. It was a loss to the Hawks in Atlanta.
And the opponent's shooting percentage is what stood out to me in that game. You can't give up so many easy looks and expect to win.
Yeah, it was an emotionless performance, Steve. That's the way I describe it. I mean, they basically laid down, rolled over defensively.
Here's Lowry after the basket by Milwaukee. Back to Bargnani. Kicks to DeRozan. Takes it up for the stop.
You know, the defense that time was just content to stay out of the way. I mean, no resistance at all. They let him do exactly what he wanted to right there.
Steve, no one looked too anxious to take him on.
No, you know, guys, I think that speaks to his strength and his agility. I mean, he's not a guy you want to stand in the way of as a defender.
And the Bucks with possession here after the Raptors pick up 2. Kicks it out to Jennings. Clark kicks to BOSH. And that one's good.
His offensive game is so refined, guys. Extremely well developed in just about every aspect.
Bargnani sets the screen for Lowry. Bargnani inside. Rebounded by the Bucks. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
As a team in that game, they shot the ball incredibly well, and that was the #1 reason they came out on top.
And it was no fluke. I mean, they were as in sync as you could hope for, really working hard and creating quality shots, and they did it time and time again.
Free throw, good, Bargnani. The Bucks trail. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
And as you'd expect, I mean, this was a lopsided season series a year ago.
And Chris Bosh with the slam.
The defense caught dozing off that time.
Those open dunks, pretty high percentage.
Yeah, you're not going to miss many of those. I mean, this is really a poor defensive effort.
Here's Fields. The dish to DeRozan. Pass to Lowry. The pass to Fields. Backs in. DeRozan. Over Bosh. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist from Landry Fields. DeRozan's got 6. Those games not too pretty, but nobody expected, Clark, anything different.
No, I agree, Kevin. It's not a big upset when a team from the bottom gets swept like they did.
Gets it to go. 6 points for Chris Bosh.
Smart. Use that big height advantage. Get the shot off.
Well, it's hard to put a big man on him, Steve, that far from the hoop. I mean, he's versatile. Well, that was well read to know exactly where that pass was going.
Yeah, especially on the lob pass, the position, he has to be perfect.
Yeah, as easy a 2 points as you're going to get on the soft alley-oop. That was nice.
Here's Jennings. Following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Clark dishes the box. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And D'Alembert kicks to Clark. The drop step, and another basket for Milwaukee.
Well, good job finding a little opening in the defense and burying the jumper.
Now here is Lowry, looking for his first bucket of the game. Lowry a screen on Bosh. Warwick the pass to Lowry. Left side Lowry. They set the pick. Dishes it to DeRozan. Nba2K13 pulls it in.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But, Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
Clark. He feeds it to Bosh. The feed to Nba2K13. He kicks it to Clark with the lead pass, and he slams that one down.
This is an interesting matchup. Neither team has been able to get an edge.
I tell you what, it's been enjoyable to watch this one. I mean, they haven't given an inch to each other, and neither side is backing down in this one.
Drew Gooden has checked in for D'Alembert. The Raptors have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Lowry kicks to Bargnani. Over Gooden. Shot's good from Bargnani. Bargnani's got 7 points.
Both sides really coming out of the gate firing here.
Guys, they look like they were raring to go in this one. A lot of offense early on.
Jennings kicks to Clark. The shot from the low post is good. Clark's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And Steve and Clark, what do you make of his comments to the media after their last game?
Well, when you listen to what he says in these press conferences, and he just comes off as really a humble player, never really makes it about himself if he can help it, and always willing to defer to others for accolades.
You know, some players kind of have a fake humility about them, but he's not one of them. I mean, he genuinely believes this stuff. He loves the organization. He loves his teammates. And I think he really enjoys the environment here. And he's really helped establish it, too. And they may have to start looking for some other options because he's really struggling out there.
Bargnani kicks to low. He dishes it to DeRozan. Over Jennings. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Crowd not happy at all with that call, Clark.
You know what? I hope these officials, Steve, have thick skin, and I know they do because they're hearing it on that call.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Udo's checked in for Bosh. Tobias Harris comes in for Nba2K13. And it's Barbosa in for Brandon Jennings. Here is Ross. Right now averaging 5 points a game. Tipped. Calderon. Valenciunas. Good in defending. Valanciunas dishes to Davis. Calderon, that's for 2, and he hits the jumper for 2. And the Raptors lead by 2. Here's Clark. He has 7. To the inside. And here's Calderon. Feeds to Valanciunas. Back to Calderon. He passes it to Davis. Here's Ross. Again, Toronto.
Man, they are just lighting him up from mid-range area.
You know, sometimes we forget about the value of the mid-range or in-between game. This team has made 8 of their last 10 with that shot, the in-between shot.
Here's Clark. After the Raptors pick up 2. Floats one. Udo. And the layup is good.
Made that one look easy, didn't they?
Calderon with it. Back to Davis. Passes it to Calderon. Kicks to Ross. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the wing jumper offline.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
Raptors with the lead. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Making free throws a big key for any team. Let's see the best in the NBA. Bucks number 1.
We've talked about rebounding being a key factor in winning. Free throws and free throw percentage is another one of those key factors in winning. This team is the best in the league at making free throws, and that's one of the reasons they're successful.
The first one falls. So both teams changing it up here. No good on the second free throw. Bucks trail by 3. Now Barbosa. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Magic in Orlando. DeRozan on the wing. Ross, that's good. Ross has got 5.
They can't seem to stop anybody inside.
They got to know that if they don't make life tougher in the paint, the opponent is just going to keep going there. I mean, it's not like they'll get tired of all these in-close opportunities.
No good from Clark.
Tell you what, things just aren't bouncing his way this quarter.
Raptors leading by 5. Ross passes to Lucas. 1:39 left to play in the first quarter. DeRozan over Barbosa. DeRozan's shot is good. He's got 12. The Bucks shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Here's the screen. Back to Barbosa. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Toronto and, of course, Milwaukee. 3 games behind.
When I look at Milwaukee, they've gotten off to a bumpy start, a real tough start. I mean, a real step backwards for them in the standings so far.
And I don't think there's much question that this is a team that's capable of playing a lot better than this.
Now here's Johnson. Still looking to get on the scoreboard.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert it. He's got to take that every time.
The dish to Sanders. Can't get it to go. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Pass to Ross. And the shot is good. Ross has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
That's his 3rd make in 4 attempts, guys, so quick start for the game.
Barbosa kicks to Udo. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession.
A nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there fraction earlier, that's a steal.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Warwick's checked in, and Landry Fields subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first. Lobs the alley-oop pass. Shot's good from Nba2K13.
Really doing a good job of getting into the teeth of that defense here.
Yeah, they're having their way in the paint right now, guys. That's 6 of their last 10 points coming inside the lane.
Now here is Lowry. A 24-point outing in their last game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
Kevin, his passing is what blew me away. I mean, to see him orchestrate their offense so impeccably, that was a sight to behold.
Here is Lowry. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Jennings. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
You can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him.
The pass to Sanders. Dishes it to Clark. Off target with his 3. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Raptors out in front. They lead by 9.
The latest issue of Sports Illustrated is now available. Cool Hand.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. Taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here, Clark and Steve. What have they been doing or not doing, in your opinion?
Yeah, this team is on the same page, no question. They're right where they need to be offensively.
And they're hitting their scores with on-time and on-target passes, too. That's fun to watch.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Clark in at shooting guard. Gooden is out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Jennings. And it's Nba2K13 in at the 3 slot. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, guys, cool hands in the last outing against the Magic delivered quite a performance. He had 43 points, and he tallied those points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
And Doris, that really was a phenomenal performance.
You know what, Kevin? Anytime you bring it like that, you raise the bar on yourself. The key is to not get too hyped on past performances. Today, focus on this game right here, right now.
Yeah, but he's going to have a hard time forgetting that one because that was one of the best performances you'll ever see.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. BOSH comes in for Nba2K13. And it's Barbosa in for Brandon Jennings. The Raptors shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And as a team, they're shooting about 75% on the year.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Udo's checked in for Gooden. And it's Udrich in for Leandro Barbosa. And the Raptors also making a change. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Bargnani. Udo, and he slams it in one-handed.
This is Kevin Harlan, reached up high and brought it down hard.
Well, that's how you do the dunk, that's for darn sure.
And that's how you commentate it.
You guys are crazy.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Here's Clark, and there are the Bucks with another bucket. Toronto with the ball. Calderon with it. He feeds it to Fields. And the shot is good. Fields has got 6.
Attacking the paint again and again.
You know, they're getting whatever they want. I mean, 8 straight points coming inside.
Here's Clark. He's got 9. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line.
Yeah, he's so focused, so concentrated with his effort, and it takes a great defender to bother him. And even then, when you contest the shot, he still has a knack for making them.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here is Lucas. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Johnson dishes to Lucas. That's good. And the Raptors lead by 8. Bucks have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Now the feed to Clark. Open look, and the shot is good. Clark's got 12 in the game. Raptors shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. To the middle, here's Fields. It's rebounded by Udoh.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
Here's Vugrinic. Count that one. And now it's just a 4-point Raptor lead.
He had to battle for that lay-in. Excellent, tough defense, but he found a way to get it down anyway.
DeRozan against Harris. And it's DeRozan missing.
Well, you know what? You really expect him to knock that jumper down when he gets a good look like that.
Three-pointer. Gets it to go. 15 points in the game.
Well, after that strong start to this game, he's really picked it up here in the second.
Johnson, Sanders covering. DeRozan passes to Lucas. Makes the lead pass off his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Lowry. And Warwick kicks to Johnson. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Very porous defense down there by the hoop. He probably should make that one.
The drive by Jennings takes the 13-footer and the dunk by Sanders. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
And we still aren't halfway through this contest yet.
Yeah, that number could easily go up to double digits before this game is over.
Lowry drawing the double team. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. And the Raptors lead by 1.
And all 10 of their last points have come inside the paint, so defensively you've got to make an adjustment.
Yeah, and you got to do a little more to stop it, too. I mean, it's coming way too easy for him. At some points, you just got to buck up and say it's not going to happen.
And Samuel D'Alembert picks up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Bucks making a change here. Gooden's checked in. Lowry dishes to Johnson. Here's DeRozan. Rebound, Milwaukee. It's off to Boston for him after this game as they take on the Celtics. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them.
I think a lot of people will be paying close attention to that Boston game, guys.
Here's Clark. And Gooden kicks to Clark. Second chance shot. Gets it to go. Clark's got 17 now.
What a quarter for him, and with this lead, I mean, they might as well just ride him the rest of the night.
Here's Ross, and the Raptors miss again.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you. Boy, they just cannot figure out a way to stop this guy this quarter, Kevin.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kevin. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points. I don't think it's possible to make a better pass than that, guys.
And he finished so well, Clark, too. Not too shabby on that jam.
Not bad at all.
And it takes perfect timing to pull off that alley-oop, but these two guys seem to have that synergy between each other.
The jump hook. Clark, the pass to D'Alembert. Here's DeRozan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. 14 points for him. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
Steve, so close.
Well, such a seesaw affair, back and forth. I mean, this has been an unbelievable game to watch.
Goes right up. Gets it to go. D'Alembert's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, down there in the low post is where you really want to create a lot of your offense.
Andrew Fields checking in for Ross. The Raptors have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Fade away. Back to Lowry. He kicks it to Warwick. Working on Gooden. Second shot opportunity. Warwick gets the bucket. Warwick's got 6.
They are in attack mode right now. That's 10 straight points, guys, all coming inside the paint.
And Steve, if I'm them, I'd keep going right to the heart of that defense like they have been until they do something about it. If they don't offer resistance, take everything you can get in there. He's making it look easy scoring out there because he's much more efficient here in the second.
Jennings against Lowry. Johnson outside. Raptors moving the ball around. Fields can't get it to go. Warwick gets the bucket.
Excellent job carving out space under the glass to make that putback possible. Let's take a look here at the Bucks, Kevin, and how they're stacking up as this season ramps up in the NBA stats. First in scoring, first in assists, and they're also #1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. And this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition.
Clark dishes to Gooden, and again it's Milwaukee converting.
And it's been back and forth here.
Yeah, it's been tit for tat, both teams trading shots and trading leads.
Lowry against Jennings. Here's Fields. That's good. Fields has got 8 here in the quarter.
I like the job they're doing. A much better job of getting him involved in the offense here in the second quarter.
Clark kicks to Dallenberg. He dishes it to Clark. Feeds it to Gooden. Over Warwick. Shot by Gooden is no good. Raptors with the lead. The drive by Lowry. Out to DeRozan. Back to Lowry. Clock at 6. Shoots over Jennings. Johnson kicks to Fields. Goes back up. Gets the bucket. Fields has got 10.
He is really having a good quarter, a strong quarter, an efficient quarter, doing a lot of positive things out there.
Pass to Nba2K. Kicks it to Clark. A 3 ball. Another shot. Shot's good from Nba2K. Nba2K's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, that's what he does. He's going to fight and battle on the offensive glass all night.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Well, not the best statistic for him. I mean, his performance at the line, of course, very low numbers.
And it's really baffling. I don't know how he lost his touch at the line so dramatically, guys. I mean, and it happened quickly as well. He's nowhere close to what he shot from the line last season.
And for the Raptors, their shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. There's the dish to Fields. Leads him in there. Davis in for the dunk.
Got to be very careful with this team. They can be really strong inside if they get good position.
Well, you give up that kind of deep position, Steve, you're done. It's over.
And Nba2K kicks to Barbosa. Barbosa off the pick from Bosh. Barbosa passes to Bosh. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Bosh has got 8 points. Now here is Lowry, looking for his first bucket of the game. He passes to Calderon. Takes the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
Well, he wasn't going to miss that. I mean, they were way too late to get to him out there.
And Udrich kicks to Harris. And there's the pass to Udrich. Pass to Bosh. Fades away. And Davis pulls it down.
Looked like he was maybe showboating a little bit. That fadeaway, really no reason for it.
The drive by Lowry. That's good. And it's a 5-point Raptor lead. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Dishes it to Nba2K. He feeds it to Udrich. There's the feed to Barbosa. 6 to shoot. Can't hit. And Toronto will come the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Calderon with it. Barbosa picks him up. Lets it go. Here's Davis. That falls. Nice feed this time from Jose Calderon. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter. Barbosa kicks to Udrich. Looking to end the run. Barbosa dishes to Nba2K. No luck.
Another rebound gobbled up. They are pounding the boards.
And a big part of the lead, guys, is because of the work they've done on the glass. I mean, they have the lead because they've rebounded well.
Here's Udrich. A shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Udrich has got his first points of the night. Lowry kicks to Bargnani. He kicks it to Calderon. He dishes it to Lowry. Feeds it to Davis. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Over Barbosa. Calderon, no good. Bucks trail by 5. Barbosa's shot is off.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
And it's Lowry penetrating. The shot is off.
Well, it's just been one of those kind of games for him.
Over Lowry, and there's Barbosa. That's good on the assist by Udrich. Here's Lowry. No good on the buzzer beater. Second quarter ends in a tight one. Raptors lead by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Now, presented by Sprint.
The fun has begun on this Saturday night, and we're ready to look back at all the first half action. A tightly contested game for the Raptors up against the Milwaukee Bucks. They're off to a good start this season, playing with confidence. DeMar DeRozan really playing effortlessly. He's up to 14 points and has been grabbing a few rebounds too. And for the Bucks, it's a grinded-out effort. The second chance buckets certainly adding up in this one. They pounded the offensive glass. Some textbook basketball from Cool Hands. At the break, 21 points, and as usual, he's been handing out a lot of assists. And we'll be heading back to the court for the rest of our coverage as we go to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke for the second half.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. You look at Cool Hands in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, so far in this one, he's played a different role than normal, but he's done a nice job as this team's playmaker here today.
And all of it's worked for the most part. I mean, he might not be known as a dime dropper, but after this game, he will be.
And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Lowry and Fields are at the 1 and 2. Then it's Bargnani, then it's DeRozan, and it's Warwick in at the 4 slot. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Solid advantage in the rebounding totals for them so far here.
You know, in every game, but particularly in a close game, every little advantage you can use helps, and they're certainly enjoying one on the glass here.
Here's Clark. Fields covering. BOSH, that's good.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Raptors shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Gallagher against Bargnani. Fields the pass to Warwick. And powered down the jam. Great game for him. Double-double down. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
That's a big boy dunk right there. Grown man sledgehammer dunk.
That was a violent attack on the rim.
Oh, man, was it ever.
Jennings with the bucket.
Kevin, I think he's got to demand the ball. They need him to be more aggressive if they're going to take control of this game.
Lowry kicks to Fields. Got a piece of it. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Jennings dishes to Nba2K13. Here's Clark. Lowry covering. 6 on the shot clock. BOSH gets to Jennings for the lead. Takes it up. And Dellenberg with the slam.
Well, he brings a lot to the table, Kevin, that's for sure. And what I look to really is his pursuit of the ball. I mean, he gets you so many second chance opportunities because he anticipates so well, and he plays with a kind of a fearless aggressiveness.
And I'll tell you what else. When it comes to blocking shots, he doesn't just block them. I mean, he rejects them with force. He's a powerful presence down low, no doubt.
Passes to Clark. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Kicks it to BOSH. Outside Jennings. Lets it go with the 3. Gets it to go. Jennings has got 9 points.
Coming out strong here in the third quarter. That's 4 for 5 shooting for this team.
Lowry against Jennings. Fields the pass to Lowry. Landry Fields on the wing. 10 points for him. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Now that's how you execute an alley-oop there, fellas.
And with an exclamation point, too, on the finish, throwing it down hard.
Ooh, what a terrific play on both ends.
Here's Clark. Fields covering. Clark dishes to Bosh. Fields with the steal. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. Rejected by Dallenberg. Clark kicks to Nba2K13. The dish now to Clark. Bosh up on top. Outside Jennings. Over Lowry. It's blocked. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. The Raptors making a switch here. Valanciunas is checked in. Shot clock at 5. Here's Clark. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Jennings can't get that one to fall. Raptors have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. And it's Lowry penetrating. Passes it to Valanciunas. DeRozan for the lead. Milwaukee with the rebound. Jennings has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Clark the pass to Jennings. He passes to Bosh. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. Having an efficient three-point attack, very tough to defend. Let's see some of the best. Bucks number 1.
Now the three-point shot has become probably the most important weapon in their arsenal. Look at the numbers. I mean, that's amazing.
And the Bucks making a change here. Gooden's checked in. And Toronto also making a switch. Davis is checked in. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
These two teams, guys, look so evenly matched to me. I think this could go right down to the wire.
And that one's good by Gooden.
You don't need much range to hit from that distance, Kevin.
And here's Lowry, averaging 16 points a game. Here's Fields. Nba2K13 pulls it in. Nba2K13 has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Clark. Lowry covering. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got 23. Raptors trail by 3. Lowry with the ball. And Jennings picks him up defensively. Now the pass to DeRozan. Over Nba2K13. And it's DeRozan missing. Bucks have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Clark dishes to Bosh. Over Warren. Bosh can't hit.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Outside Lowry. Clock at 6. Pass to Davis. Here's Warwick, and that's the devastating one-handed jam.
Rough and rugged down there in the low post.
That's his trademark. Hard rebounds, hard finishes, up high and down hard.
And he never stops working. That's what I really appreciate about him, guys.
Clark kicks to Gooden. Dishes to Clark. Blocked. Now Lowry. Rebounded by the Bucks. Bosh has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Clark the pass to Jennings. Good work defensively by Lowry. Toronto trailing. DeRozan with a screen for Lowry. Goes for the alley-oop. And finished off by DeRozan.
Boy, these teams really battling it out. This is a great game.
A bag full of lead changes. This has been fun to watch.
Udo's checked in for Milwaukee. Barbosa comes in for Nba2K13. Jennings kicks to Bosh. He feeds it to Clark. The feed to Jennings.
Look at the game for Brandon Jennings. He has 9 points, and he's ventured beyond the arc for a three-pointer today, too.
And that's another thing he's proven he has the ability to do. They wouldn't mind seeing a few more of those 3 balls drop for him.
The Bucks have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
Yeah, this is a very good free throw shooting team, guys. I mean, you look at the numbers, impressive.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Both shots good from the stripe. The Raptors have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Calderon with it. He has 5. He kicks to Ross. Let's go. The rebound by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got 5 rebounds tonight. Shot is blocked. And here we go. Calderon heading to the hoop. That's good. Calderon's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That's grace over power, guys. With that finger roll, gets him 2 points. Impressive stuff.
Here's Clark. Here's Bosh. And their work on the board pays off with the second chance points. Bosh has got 5 points in the quarter. Calderon kicks to DeRozan. Over Barbosa. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Well, it's been nice, efficient work, guys, that he's been doing. I mean, we haven't seen him take many bad shots, and that's the sign of a mature, poised player.
And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off. And Clark and Steve, as we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets, and as a result, trading the lead.
Yeah, neither side really able to create much of a cushion at all. So which team can make a little run here? We'll see.
And DeRozan kicks to Ross. Calderon shoots over Jennings. No good.
He worked himself into a really good position there, right near the basket. That's the look he wanted.
Here's Clark. And another basket for Milwaukee.
You look at their scoring. Mid-range jumpers account for 6 of their last 10 points.
Well, defensively, they're doing a nice job of keeping them out of the paint, but you got to give them credit. They're knocking down shots.
DeRozan with it. Barbosa picks him up. And again, it's DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan's got 22.
Well, he's really having a nice quarter. Made some big shots for him.
Jennings dishes to Clark. He dishes it to Barbosa. Feeds the Bosh. And the block by Johnson. Lots of room. But he recovers it. And DeRozan kicks to Calderon. Made that one on the move. Tough shot. Calderon's got 9. The Bucks trail. Jennings passes to Clark. Drop steps. Good. He hits the jump shot. Here's Calderon. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, as we get this season underway, let's see how the Raptors have done so far in the NBA stats. 5th in rebounding. 8th in fewest turnovers per game. And they're in the top 3rd in the league in blocks. They're a team that really doesn't give many good looks.
And you put all those things together, and that makes this a very tough team. And what really jumps out at me is the rebounds, Clark. And this is a team that controls the paint. If you're going to miss a shot, the ball seems to be theirs almost every time. That allows their transition game to get going. And then at the offensive end, they'll pound you on the offensive glass as well.
And Bahamute dishes to Barbosa. D'Alembert with a screen on Fields. Screen by D'Alembert. Jennings for 3. Can't get it to go. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. And Fields kicks to DeRozan. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Looking at the game for DeRozan. 22 points, and he's got his hand on 1 shot for a block.
Well, it was a terrific play he made on that block. And you know, those are the kinds of little plays, Clark, that generate extra possessions for your team. They can add up.
And the first one drops. Cool hands checked in for the Bucks. Then for the Raptors, Valanciunas comes in for Bargnani. And it's Lowry in for Landry Fields. Both free throws good from DeRozan. The Bucks shooting around 48% so far in the 3rd. Amute is screen on Lowry. In low to Dallenberg. And there's the rejection. And here we go. Fast break. Calderon's got it. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Well, the thing that comes to mind to me is how effective he is around the rim. He can finish with either hand and finish strong.
And Steve, some of the best highlights you're ever going to see are going to come from this guy. Every time he steps on the court, there's a chance he'll perform the dunk of the season.
Fast break, Toronto. And Calderon gets it to go on the assist from Valanciunas. And it's a 5-point Raptor lead. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Clark, the pass to Dallenberg. Cannot hit.
Boy, look at the rebound totals. He is absolutely dominating out there.
Boy, that's been something to watch. My goodness.
Maury kicks to Warwick. Fades. And another basket for Toronto.
What a fantastic shooting display. He's finding the net every time this quarter.
The Bucks shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Here's Clark. Back to Barbosa. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Barbosa's got 4 this quarter.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Calderon kicks to DeRozan. The shot's good on the assist by Calderon. Calderon's got 3 assists in the game. Passes it to Clark. Fader on the way. No good on that last second attempt there. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Raptors. They lead by 7. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Welcome back. It's time for the fourth quarter and time to check in with the fourth member of our team, Doris Burke, to find out who had the Sprite uncontainable game. Doris?
And Kevin, for that great stretch the Raptors put together, they get the Uncontainable Game Award. It was in the third quarter when things started falling their way, and they were able to build this lead. No doubt they'll try to keep that momentum going through the end.
All right, Doris, thanks. And the run Doris mentioned, guys, that was really a huge game changer here.
No question, Kevin. Probably the pivotal moment in the game so far, and I thought that really set the tone.
You know, one of the things that was interesting to me is you could see the body language of both teams change at that point. Obviously in different directions. Confident and assured on one side and a bit of chin in your chest on the other side.
Clark, he's in at shooting guard. Luke Richard and Baamute out there with Chris Bosh. Then there's Gooden, and it's Jennings in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Here's Clark. Knocks down their step-back Jay. Clark's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Bucks. Now here's Lucas. Not a lot of room. Here's DeRozan. And the Raptors miss again. Bucks trail by 5. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Clark gets to Jennings. Kicks it to Bosh. And good on the basket. Book it.
And the shootout continues.
Trading buckets both ways. I mean, offense definitely the focal point for these teams.
Lowry kicks to Warwick. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Fades back. That's good.
Man, they have a huge advantage in points in the paint. Look at that.
Oh, and this defense is getting pushed around a bit too much for my liking. They're just not competing at a high enough level here.
And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Up the floor. Here's Lucas. Chris Bosh with the rebound. Bosh has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Clark dishes to Bosh. The dish to Clark. Back to Bosh. That's good.
Well, you love the way he searched for good shots all game long.
Raptors leading by 3. Rises up and throws it down.
Throwing it down with one hand and making it look easy.
Easy and fun. He just thrives on making the D look silly.
Yep, which is something he does pretty often, Kevin.
Here's Clark. Connects from three-point range. Clark's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Lucas the pass to Bargnani. Lucas kicks to Warwick. Working on Bosch. A fader. Warwick, no luck. Bucks have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Clark dishes to Gooden. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Fast break Toronto. Lowry leading the charge. On the wing, DeRozan. Knocks down the 10-footer. DeRozan's got 16 here in the second half.
He's really been the focus of their offensive game plan. And he's come through for his team as they've built this lead.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Scott Skiles said to his team. He really wants them to try to push the tempo here. See if they can get a few easy buckets in transition, saying, listen, we're playing station to station right now. Let's try to catch them off guard, guys. Let's see if they can do exactly that, Kevin.
Kicks it out to Barbosa. Off target from three-point range. Raptors leading by 4. Calderon with it. And Jennings picks him up defensively. The pass to Bargnani. Pass to Fields. Just 5 to shoot. 14 feet away. No good from Bargnani.
Difficult shot from mid-range, and the defense was all over him.
Boy, I like the close out there, Steve. Well done.
Barbosa blocked, but he gets it back. And Nba2K kicks to Barbosa. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second goal. Chance now to check out the schedule for Milwaukee. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Cool hands checked in for Leandro Barbosa. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Toronto. Dishes to DeRozan. The rebound by the Bucks.
It's been a struggle. It's not happening right now. He needs to settle down a bit and let the offense come to him a little more. He's forcing things right now.
Clark the pass to D'Alembert. And he bangs it home with one hand.
I like that one-handed spike right there.
Yeah, that's how it's done.
Yes, sir-ree.
Yeah, he's not going to miss many of those.
Jennings against Lowry. Bargnani. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk. Here's Jennings. Clark kicks to Jennings. That's blocked. And here's the fast break. Fields leading the way. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Great finish there, Kevin. Took it strong to the cup.
Yeah, an aggressive two-handed jam.
And that's the kind you like, especially in traffic. You got to make sure.
Here's Clark. He feeds it to Bosch. Fields with the steal. Fast break Toronto. Lowry's got the ball. Up top Fields. And another basket for Toronto.
And all these turnovers have left their defense really vulnerable.
Yeah, no time to get set, Steve, and they've given up a lot of buckets that way.
Tipped away. It's stolen by DeRozan. Fast break Toronto. Lowry. Over Bosch. And it's blocked. Here's Clark. He passes to Nba2K. He feeds it to Clark. Bosch, a screen on Fields. 5 on the clock. Bosch dishes to Clark. From 12 feet out. Shot is good that time. Clark's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Tell you what, he's had an excellent game, and they're going to have to continue to rely on him if they're going to come back.
Back to Lowry. The feed now to Ward. Fields over Nba2K. Brandon Jennings comes up with a rebound. Here's Clark. He kicks to Bosch. Toronto grabs the miss. Warwick's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Lowry against D'Alembert. The drive by Lowry. gets the bucket. And the Raptors lead by 8.
Well, you hate to see a guy suffer through a game like this, but his team is winning.
Milwaukee with the ball. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Clark, the pass to Bosh. Up and in on the layup. Bosh has got 11 points here in just the second half.
No question about it, guys. He's been one of their best performers today.
Raptors leading by 6. Lowry kicks to Warwick. Back to Lowry. He dishes it to Bargnani. 11 feet away, and there are the Raptors with another bucket. Bucks have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Here's Jennings. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Well, ever since the second half started, he's been ice cold. Very little going his way right now.
Here's DeRozan over Jennings. Nails the baby hook. And it's a 10-point Raptor lead.
And he knows how to finish when he gets that close to the hoop.
Clark. Fields with the steal. And here's the fast break. Fields leading the way. Here's Warwick. Jams it straight down.
There's that transition offense. It's been big for them in this game.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, that's what they've had working for them. Speed. They've upped the tempo whenever they've had the chance.
The Bucks shooting and hitting almost everything here in the fourth, up around 58% from the field. Jennings with the ball. Lowry picks him up. Here's Clark. Bangs home the trifecta. Clark's got 37.
He's really shouldering the load for his team right now. That's what leadership is about. He's looking to help his team cut into this deficit.
Lowry drives in. Shoots over Jennings. A shot by Lowry, no good. Bucks trail by 9. Clark dishes to Jennings. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Bosh can't get it to go. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, Steve and Kevin, you guys got to love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty to watch.
Yeah, sure is. And when all 5 guys, Clark, are threats to score, that makes it so tough on the defense because now you can't account for everybody when the ball's moving so quickly.
Here's Clark. The 3. The shot is off. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Feeds it to Fields. Back to Lowry. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Fields with it. And Jennings picks him up defensively. Fields can't get it to go. Bucks have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Here's Clark. Fields covering. No good from Clark.
Another board for them, and they've got a huge advantage in that regard.
Yeah, it's not really a surprise. I mean, rebounding one of the true barometers in winning basketball games, and if you rebound better, you typically are going to win ball games and do it comfortably.
For 3, that is good. Clark's got 40 points.
He's just been dominant, trying to dig his team out of the hole.
Lowry kicks to Bargnani. DeRozan to the paint. Here's Fields. Milwaukee with the rebound. Clark's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the pass to Dallenberg. Passes it to Clark. Beyond the arc. Bargnani grabs the board. Backs him down. And Bosh backs down. Kicks to Clark. From outside the arc. And that one's good. Clark's got 43 points.
He's been on a tear from the three-point line this game.
Now, here is Fields. Lowry, he's guarded by Jennings. Lowry passes to DeRozan. Goes baseline. Post shot. Shot no good. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Clark dishes to Jennings. Good work defensively by Lowry.
Once he had to change the shot because of the hand in his face, you knew he wasn't going to make it.
And he commits the intentional foul. The Bucks making a switch here. Barbosa's checked in. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And here's Lowry. Bargnani sets the screen for Lowry. And Lowry gets double-teamed. Shot clock at 6. Here's DeRozan. Drops one in from the wing. DeRozan's got 38 points.
And this one's pretty much wrapped up.
And they know it. I mean, took care of business. Chalk it up as a W, Steve.
$19 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Barbosa. It's blocked. Now Calderon. And so it's Toronto winning this one. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down.
Congratulations on winning Player of the Week once more. It has to be a nice validation to you seeing the level you've been playing at recently.
It's a really nice honor, especially seeing some of the other things the guys in this league are doing. It means a lot that people still feel like my game stood out. But mostly this is about my teammates putting me in the right place to be successful. I'm in the middle of a nice stretch, and I couldn't do it without their support.